Hello everyone, and welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. Let's have a quick energy update, see what's coming in. Oh, something is ending. Now this could be internal or external. Yeah, we have two people possibly going their separate ways, but I feel it's still kind of sitting on the fence between two worlds. Someone hasn't made a decision yet. Yeah, so you're taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. It's putting the shoe on the other foot. So it has to do with something that hasn't been decided. Yeah, a little pause. It's all about perspective. Tell me about the Death card. Yeah, so it could be someone selling a home. And that often is the energy. Somebody's selling a home, ending a situation. But there is a reason to celebrate because we have someone looking at things from a different perspective. So in other words, something has ended. And it's all about between two worlds making a decision. This is someone looking at things from a different perspective. Yeah, we got the Son of Cups. So someone getting ready to follow their heart here. So it has to do with someone who's ended a situation. See a house, a home, a financial foundation. There's a reason to celebrate. So someone has changed their perspective. And it could be someone who's ended a situation too. Yeah, or selling a home. But there's a reason to celebrate. They're looking at this in a positive way. This is someone getting ready to follow their heart, see victory, seeing truth in a situation, truth in an ending, why something ended. Yeah. But it is about truth and victory. This is someone feeling victorious. Wow, yeah, they're ready to follow their heart. This is someone's emotions are flowing. This is opportunity. Ooh, tell me about this Hanged Man. Ooh, this is somebody here looking at the Empress energy. Now, it could be the Empress looking at this too. This is someone who's open to receive. So it looks like we have a person who's ended a situation that may not be going anywhere. It could be that simple. But it has to do with a reason to celebrate. This person's ready to follow their heart. I see dating and courting. Now, it could be someone who was dating someone and it's not going anywhere. Like it's literally over before it goes anywhere. I wouldn't be surprised with this. Yeah, it feels that way. And I feel the Empress is open to offers, opportunities. This is the Empress about to receive. Yeah, saying to trust your intuition. Someone's trusting their intuition. They already know the answers they're seeking. Yeah, I do see someone dealing with something private. I do see privacy, a personal situation coming to resolution, but I'm seeing truth and victory. It's an energy of that seeing truth in an ending. So someone here is going to come in, and I do feel they're going to offer up this cup. The Empress probably already knows about this. I wouldn't be surprised, someone who possibly already knows, but this is that into me I see. Someone here's gone within. Yeah, into me I see. What do I see? Yeah, someone's emotions are flowing here. Yeah, it's a person assessing a situation. The Son of Cups. The masculine is assessing. It's somebody who's moving kind of slow, but it is someone here dealing with something personal. See, a personal resolution's coming. It's coming to a resolution. It's something personal. And I do feel this is someone clearing things out, kind of taking their time. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to move these up a little bit here. Yeah, the Empress is open to offers and opportunities. I feel this person's likely aware of that because the Ace of Swords is becoming aware. This is someone open. So this person needs to move. They're assessing, yeah. This is a person all in their feels. Their cup overflows. Their feelings are flowing, and they've been assessing. And they've been moving slow, so that tells me this person's dealing with something. They've either ended a situation. Maybe that isn't going anywhere for themselves. But one thing I know about the Empress, if they feel something isn't going anywhere, yeah, they're going to kind of look at it and assess it. But the Two of Cups, or the High Priestess, yeah, this is a person who's taming the beast within themselves. I see kindness, compassion, often forgiveness. But this is an energy of a person I feel who already knows. I think this Empress already knows. They're trusting their intuition. Something isn't going anywhere, but yet we have this opportunity because someone's emotions are flowing. It's a person, you see, you got one energy dragging their feet, assessing, kind of looking forward. And then this is someone here needing to hurry up. This is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is someone ready to follow their passions. They're feeling very enthusiastic. Yeah, the Daughter of Cups. This has to do with two people talking, connecting. See, this is someone getting ready to follow their heart. And they're kind of looking at this like, well, you know, I see kindness, compassion, forgiveness, but I also see this person feeling confident. See, this is someone feeling confident here that something isn't going anywhere. Yeah, but I feel that we have an ending, which often leads to a new beginning. See, the Empress is open to new. Tell me about the Son of Cups. Yeah, Three of Staffs. Someone who keeps someone waiting. Yeah, this is, I think we have a person dealing with a personal situation. I do think the Empress knows. And now we have enthusiasm. It's a person who needs to hurry up because this person's ready to follow their heart. They're open to new. This is someone who only waits for so long, feeling the ship has sailed. Yeah, someone moving too slow. But there still is this assessment. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah, it's about giving and receiving. Yeah. Somebody here was waiting for someone to reciprocate. But I do feel there's a situation not going anywhere. But for some of you, it's a person who already knows that we have a person who's why someone ended a situation. We got a person going to reach out here. Yeah, you see, planning, preparing, hoping for the best. Someone's pride got in the way. Maybe they felt they couldn't provide. Yeah, but it's a person waiting. The Empress only waits. Like I say, we have an energy of a person who knows they need to hurry up. There's so much desire, so much passion. See, now I feel there's competition. So they need to take action and they need to hurry up. Yeah, someone's pride maybe got in the way. But I see a victory, goals that someone's to achieve. They've achieved something. Yeah, it's all about that energy of someone who's now free. Yeah, see, free. Free to fall in love. See, this is when someone starts to fall in love. It's the freest, but they're free of a situation. Yeah, we have this person ready. See, they're looking at this energy, reflecting on a situation, what happened, why, how it played out, and now they're ready to live in the moment. So someone ready to take a leap of faith. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. Yeah, somebody, a lot of discipline, structure, but it has to do with something being learned here. Yeah, it all has to do with faith and loyalty. Somebody having faith in themselves. But it has to do with what happened and why. Yeah, something being learned here. Tell me about this 5 here with the Hierophant. Yeah, someone here who longs for love. This is a person reminiscing. They're looking at a situation, what happened, why. And it has to do with, I feel what we have is a feminine who sees the situation's not going anywhere. So they're just keeping their options open. I see kindness, compassion, and possible forgiveness. But it's someone who only waits. They feel the ship has sailed. This is, we know we have an Empress. Empresses don't settle for breadcrumbs. But this has to do with someone's pride who got in the way. Now this person is definitely free of something, but it has to do with living in the moment. See, this is someone who's taking a leap of faith and living in the moment. They long for love. This is someone who knows, too. The Empress longs for love. They want love, but there's reminiscing. See, there was confusion, illusion, things that were unknown that I feel are now known. This person, you can see, the Empress knows when things become confusing, there's a lack of communication, reciprocity. This is someone about ready to follow their heart. Yeah. Yeah, the Malika of Coins. See, a person who's stable. This is a person who's achieved some goals. They are someone who looks before they leap, because I do feel this is an energy of confusion, illusion, things that are hidden. See, there's a need for clarity. See, there's a lack of clarity here. Ooh. One thing I know about the Queen of Pentacles, this is someone who looks into the future, and kind of grounds themselves. Do I see myself in this situation? Okay, but I'm going to tell you, this is what's coming. Yeah, see, this is someone who knows their worth and value. They have self-respect. It makes you more desirable. Yeah, it's where you deserve better, right? And I feel this is someone who knows. But I feel this is going to be a resurgence of love and an opportunity coming in. But it has to do with that between two worlds, someone just sitting on the fence making a decision. Is this person right for me or not? I see forgiveness, kindness, compassion. So there could be something forgivable because it has to do with someone who already knows the truth. Tell me about, because this is a person who waits patiently, but like I say, the Empress only waits for so long because this is someone who doesn't waste their time. And I definitely feel this is an energy of expansion. See, this is somebody who's not wasting their time, expansion, goals being achieved. So this, I feel, is a person who didn't feel prepared. Their ego maybe got in the way, but it has to do with reflecting on this. To me, it's sort of like, what have I got to lose? I'm going to go for this, because this feminine is like feeling a little confused, not so sure they see a future. But this is someone who's getting ready to follow their heart here. Yeah, they're open, they're available, but they are also stable. So someone who looks out for themselves. Yeah, now we have an Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor has to be the one to make it happen. There's a need to clear up some kind of confusion or illusion, things that are unknown. It's often a person who keeps all their feelings to themselves. See, they keep it all in. I think the feminine knows this. I feel the Empress knows. But this is also someone who, they have self-respect. It's whether the feelings are mutual, And it has to do with whether this is the right path. Is this the right person? Tell me about that. Yeah, it's an energy of something understandable. See, I feel there's been kindness, compassion, forgiveness. Something is understandable. There's some kind of understanding. Yeah, see, it's a person here who I feel didn't take an opportunity that was presented. We have a person who didn't take an opportunity. See, they didn't look at it. They don't want to look at it. This is someone who was dealing with something personal. And it is a resolution because I see someone who's expanded their horizons. But it's the feminine who's starting to do that too. The energy between two people. This person here is definitely pride got in the way. But you see they've achieved goals. Now they're ready to take a leap of faith. Tell me about the Sultan. Why is this Sultan here? The Shah of Swords. This is someone who's quite discerning. See, they're looking for clarity. See, this has to do with clarity, clear communication, some sort of personal resolution. This is a person with the Hierophants. They've learned something. So they are very much aware themselves about this Empress energy. Somebody who it's about respect, self-respect. And I'm going to tell you, this person's feeling so enthusiastic. There's something that needs to be cleared up here. There needs to be clarity. And I'll tell you what it is. It's clear communication. So someone who's cleared something up. And I do feel it has to do with themselves, something personal. Yeah, the Shah of Swords. This person's wise. They have experience. This is someone here I feel didn't take this opportunity when they had it. But now they've learned something. See, there was a lack of clarity. But I feel it has to do with themselves. Communicating, clearing something up. Yeah, see, there's love here. This is about two people coming together. I see the Empress, understandable. Releasing it is what it is. I guess it's not meant to be. But there's forgiveness. And there could have been some sort of misunderstanding. But this is a person who now is very much aware they missed a beautiful opportunity. See, they didn't even want to look at it. And it has to do with because I feel it's someone who had ended a situation. Now their cup overflows with emotion. See, they're looking at it's a person who realizes what they've lost out on. Because now the feminine is ready to go down a new path. They've achieved some goals on their own. Yeah, this person needs to make a powerful move. See, it has to do with confidence. Feeling confident. It has to do with taking control of his situation. See, this is the person who has experience. It's like they know what they're supposed to do. So maybe it was just something unexpected here. I don't know, but they know what's expected of them. They know they need to take the lead. But I feel like they put on the brakes for some reason. Now they're seeing what they've lost out on. See, this is what happens. Once you don't have it, then you know, it's almost like it's too late. Because it's somebody feeling the ship has sailed. It's probably too late. But I got to tell you, I don't know about that. Because it is a determination to succeed. See goals, what they hope to achieve. There's a need for clarity. There's a need for clarity. Yeah, this is a person stable. Someone who often plans, prepares ahead. You see, they're now feeling stable. But this is an Emperor energy. So there's a need for some kind of truth and something cleared up. There was secrecy, things that were hidden or unknown. What is this Shaw of Coins going to do? Yeah, they're going to take the lead. See, they know. It's an emperor. They know. They're using all these energies. They need to make a powerful move. They need to make a power play. They need to, take that leap of faith because it is a risk. What have I got to lose, right? And someone who was dragging their feet, but I still see the feminine here ready to follow their heart. There may be another opportunity coming in. Yeah, we have the energy of new. See, it's a need for clarity. This is someone who sees very clearly now. They've learned something. And that what they're learning makes them happy. Because they see this as someone who's goal-oriented, things that they've also achieved. But their pride got in the way. And I don't know why. Maybe they felt this is someone who was chasing them. Because it almost looks like the Empress offered this cup. And they wouldn't look at it. Now that they don't have it, right? Now they're seeing what they've lost. But I'm going to tell you, there is, and I do see the possibility of someone new. They need to hurry up. This person, I've been seeing this energy over and over and over again. Now, come on now. Whoever you are as that emperor, speak your truth. Clear up whatever it is you need to clear up and clear out. Clear it out. Make a move. I do feel there is another energy. This is someone getting ready to start something new. They're open. The Empress is open. And this person sees what they've lost. They need to hurry up. That aha, that moment of truth, the realization. Yeah, this is a person who's stable. This is someone who's a very strong person, very confident. See, they're seeing what they didn't see. This is a confident person. Is someone who went after what they wanted, and they have goals they've also achieved. But this person has broke free from a situation. See, there's a reason to celebrate with all this energy. So now what's happening, because of this between two worlds energy, where the tables turn, they need to make a move. What they now see is a partner, someone who makes a great partner. Look at that. They need to make a commitment. Come on, hurry up now. Lay the foundation. See, there's no foundation. Somebody didn't commit to a situation when they had the opportunity. Tell me about the Four of Cups now. Tell me about that. See, this is someone who knows what they want. As I say, a very confident person. This is someone who is goal-oriented. They've achieved some goals. They now see what they didn't see. As a person who's confident, strong, they know what they want. We also know the Queen of Wands can be very forgiving, because I do see the Empress looking at this. See, this is someone who's an Empress, but this is the energy of a person who, when they want something, they go for it. And this person's achieved some goals. This is someone who wants love. That's the goal they now want to achieve. They're a very strong partner, very confident. They would make a wonderful partner. This person's now seeing what they didn't see. And I do think they feel they've missed this opportunity. They're looking at it now. This person feels like a fool. They let their pride get in the way. This is someone who probably felt this is someone who's chasing after them for what they can provide, but what they've learned that they didn't know, they know now, is this is someone who's very independent. Very strong, very capable. See, they're seeing this person as someone reliable, someone who pulls their weight, someone who's strong and confident, capable. But I'll tell you what else I see. This person's wise. They have experience. This person's intelligent, but it's what they didn't know that they now know. This is someone who's very strong, very capable, maybe even very fit. They can handle a lot of weight. It's a reliable person. See, this is what this person's never had before. And they've never experienced this before either. So to me, it's a new emotional experience. Their cup overflows with emotion. See, they kept it all in. So it's a little bit of fear here that this person needs to push through that fear and just take a leap of faith. Because it has to do with making a commitment and building a foundation. So they're seeing what they didn't see. So this person, they better hurry up, because I can tell you right now, this is a person who longs for love. And I think this person too longs for love. A partner, someone who can be relied on, someone who's there for through thick and thin. See, they've never experienced this before. So it's a new emotional experience. But they do have experience, and they're looking at the things that they have and they're applying it to this. See, now they know. There's things this person needed to clear up more than likely. And this is someone who probably should have told someone the truth. And I do think there is going to be truth. Because it is something very personal, something private that was bothering this person. Okay, it was bothering them, weighing heavily on them. So this is someone who doesn't lay their burdens on a feminine, but this is a person who can handle most anything. They're a confident, strong, bold person. They make a lovely partner. Yeah, look at that. See, this is an energy of someone who's there through thick and thin, a person who can be relied on. See, this is about coupling up, becoming a couple. They see this. Yeah, this person, I'm telling you, they see very clearly, but I also feel this is someone finding out. This is someone ready to follow their heart. And I do feel there is another opportunity coming in. They need to make that powerful move. They need to use all the energies of the Emperor, and they need to lay that foundation. They need to seal the deal before someone else comes in. Because what they're seeing is, this is what they're seeing, and they see too that another person will see the same thing. But wow, they need to make a commitment. They need to build the foundation. See, this is somebody who little fear of commitment. But I wouldn't be surprised at someone who had just ended a situation. But this is internal transformation. Yeah. See, what they're manifesting, what they desire. See, they have everything they need to manifest their desires. But this is the person they need. This is someone they've always needed. Wow. I mean, they have everything, and you can see it. Also, I'm going to tell you, it has to do with communicating clearly, speaking truth. There was some kind of confusion, maybe a misunderstanding. So I feel this is something that needs to be cleared up. And I definitely feel there was something bothering this person, something personal. So I feel they kept it to themselves because they don't like to bother other people with their problems, but it's bothering this person. Yeah. See, they need to clear it up. They see the bigger picture now. And I've seen this energy over and over. And whoever you are, masculine energy, come on now. Make a move. Okay? Focus on your goals, what you hope to achieve. Let go of your pride. There's nothing to fear. Okay? There's nothing to fear here. Nothing to be afraid of to do with love or putting all the cups on the table. See, a happy home, happy life. This person's a very strong, confident person. And that's the energy of the Empress. This is someone using that energy. They know what they want. But this is someone who's getting tired of being patient, thinking it's too late. And now we got other opportunities coming in. The only thing I can say is this is a person who's independent. They're not going to rush into anything, okay, because they know what they want and they're focused. They're focused on goals. Yeah, this person who's achieved a lot. So there you go. Yeah, so now you can see not seeing it coming. Yeah, this is someone who has I feel this is someone who has other options coming in. But I do think this is someone who sees it's a situation that's not going to go anywhere. And I feel this is, like I say, it's someone who hasn't made a decision yet. But it also has to do with this person making a decision before it's too late. So there's decisions here. And I do think the masculine sees the bigger picture. They get it. You want a happy home, happy life, you have to take a leap of faith. There's always a risk in love. Always a risk. And it's about talking, connecting, things that are being learned. See, this is someone who's reminiscing what happened, how it all played out. This is someone who just didn't feel prepared. I feel they have everything they need. This is about two people manifesting. There's a mirroring energy because this is about two people coming into alignment. This is about being in alignment. Yeah. One of these situations isn't going to go anywhere. I feel the Empress is definitely in the energy. They haven't decided yet. They're just kind of sitting there looking at this. They have options, opportunities, but I do think this Empress already knows the answers they're seeking. They're trusting their intuition. Yeah. One of these isn't going anywhere. This person wants somebody who's smart, intelligent, a person who knows what they want. They want loyalty, someone who's faithful and loyal, someone who wants to go down this path. So it is about partnering up in long-term stability. It's what two people can do together. Yeah, so someone only going to wait so long. Yeah, I do think there isn't, this Empress has a couple opportunities, and one of these isn't going to go anywhere. Yeah. See, and the ship has sailed too little too late from someone, but yet this person is now seeing this. They know what they need to do. And it's funny because it's almost like the tables turn where now the Empress won't see it coming. But now they're going to be the one to have to make a decision. This person here definitely was someone who couldn't make a decision at that time. But what they weren't seeing is what was being offered. They weren't seeing. Now they're seeing, you know, what they're losing out on. And that's why they need to come in and take the lead. And they're seeing this is someone who possibly took the lead because they wanted it. There was a lot of desire. Yeah, this is someone who's not chasing. They just, it's like offering someone, here's an opportunity. Interested? I'm open. Let's get together. Yeah. Nothing wrong with the feminine taking the lead. But now I feel the tables are turning. So if you are the feminine, it's all about being prepared. See, this is about being prepared, preparing yourself. And I definitely feel there's a point here. There's someone here you do not see a future with, that it won't go anywhere. But you want a partner. This is someone who wants the same thing. They want a partner. This person's seeing what they didn't see. It's time to move it. Time to light a fire under it. And to go. Clear communication. Something needs to be cleared up. Take care. Bye for now.